Hey boys and girls, I hope that you're doing great and are ready to rock and roll this morning for math. Today we are going to learn a new concept. We're going to learn about adding 3-digit numbers to a 3-digit number. And so this is something new, but before we left, we were comfortable when we were adding 2-digit numbers to a 2-digit number. So all we're doing is just adding another number in there. So before we get started, let's review with our adding 2-digit numbers. All right, so let's just say I have the number. Let me scoot this up a little more for us. Okay, let's say I have the number 25. Let's get a new marker. That one doesn't like to work. 25 plus 17. All right, remember whenever we are adding that we always start on the right hand side in the ones place. So in our numbers, let me just back up one more time. If I have the number 15, I know that this is the ones place and this is the tens place. Remember our T&O charts? So when we're adding, we always start in the ones place, which is on the right side. Okay? And some of us, if we want to, we can draw that little line down the middle to help us keep it straight. So always keep them lined up. All right? So let's start on the right side. What is 7 plus 5? Hopefully you said 12. So I'm going to drop the 2 and carry the 1 on top. Okay? So now I've got 1 plus 2 plus 1. Well, let's break it apart. I know 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 42 is our answer. All right? If you need some more help on this, go ahead and pause the video and keep adding. Just pick 2 numbers and add another 2 numbers. That way you're getting that fresh in your head. If you're ready to go, then let's go ahead and get started. So today we are going to learn to add 3-digit numbers to a 3-digit number. So all we're doing is adding that number to the hundreds place today. So let's start here. Let's say I have the number 168 plus 225. So, same thing as our 2-digit numbers. We always start on the right-hand side and work our way over. So we always start in the ones place. Then we move to the tens place. And then today we're going to talk about adding the hundreds place. Because remember, a 3-digit number, so let's say I have number 214. I've got the ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. Remember in class we called it the HTO chart. All right? So just think of a 3-digit number as your hundreds, tens, and ones. So same thing. Let's go ahead and draw our lines to keep it all straight. We always want to keep those numbers in a straight line so that way we don't mix them up. Okay? We always solve top to bottom. So let's start in that right-hand side, the ones place. And you know what? To help me, if you want to label yours HTO, go ahead and do that at the top. Okay, that way it helps us. We always solve on the right-hand side, which is the ones place. So let's go ahead and do that. What is 8 plus 5? You should know your facts. If you don't, remember, put that big number in your head and count on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got my 3. I'm going to drop my 3, carry the 1. Now remember, I'm not carrying it all the way over here yet because I haven't stopped in the middle. So I'm carrying my 1 to the middle spot. Okay? To that middle spot first. So now I have to do 6 plus 1. What's 6 plus 1, everybody? Hopefully you said 7. So this time I'm going to have to write it right underneath. 7. And what's 7 plus 2 more? 9. All right, am I done? Not yet. I have to solve every row. So now I have to solve my hundreds place. So now let's go ahead and solve. What's 1 plus 2? Easy as pie, 3. So my answer is 393. All right? See how we did that? All we did differently was we added to the hundreds place. Normally we do a 2-digit number, but we added the 3-digit. We added the hundreds place. Okay? Let's do another one to go ahead and get warmed up with this. You can watch for now, or if you would like to do it with me, you can use a whiteboard or a sheet of paper, whatever is best for you. All right. Let's see. Let's do, I've got one. 452 plus 273. Whoa, we got some big numbers, huh? All right. So, remember, which side do we always start with? The right side, which is the ones place. So I'm going to draw my lines to keep it all straight and even. Okay. And I might even write here down below or up top. You can write your ones, tens, and hundreds. Okay. Because I want to keep that straight. I want to know that this is the hundreds place, the tens place, the ones place. And I'm always going to start in the ones place. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move to green now. That way you can follow me. Starting in the ones place, let's add these up. Remember, stay in the row, stack and solve. We stack it, and then we solve. So what's 2 plus 3? 5. Can you see that green? Yeah. 5. All right, and let's do our 5 plus 7, which is 12. Good. So I'm going to drop the 2 and carry the 1. I always, when I'm carrying it, go to the very next row. All right? So, now I do the same thing. What's 4 plus 1? 5. And 5 plus 2 is 7. My answer is 725. All right? If you need some extra help on this, do not be afraid to call me, to rewatch these videos, to email me, and I will work with you one-on-one to get you to understand this a little better. If you need some extra practice, please, please, please call me and let me help you. I would love to help you. All right? Now, taking it just one step further. I know you're ready for this because I am too. So, I know y'all know that I like to shop, right? Okay, who doesn't like to shop? Who doesn't need a new pair of shoes all the time, right? So, let's say the store clerk said that I owed her 420 pennies. I sure am not going to sit out there and count 420 pennies, but I'm going to go ahead and write 420 because 420 pennies, that's what she wants. Plus, I bought something else, and it was 243 pennies. Oh my gracious. Now, when we talk about money, remember that 100 pennies makes $1, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my decimals in here and my money sign, because now I'm talking with money. And if we're talking with money, we always have to put our symbol so we know what we're talking about. So now I know that 420 pennies is the same thing as saying $4.20. It's the same thing, right? You just saw me write it. And then 243 pennies is the same thing as saying $2.43. Now, if something cost me $4.20 and $2.43, now I have to figure out what my total is before I get to the register. Can you help me? All right, so let's add. We always start on the right side, which is the ones place. All right. I'm going to draw my lines just to help me keep it straight and in the correct row, because I don't want to mix the numbers up, because if I give her the wrong amount, she's going to think I'm crazy. All right? So let's do it together. On the ones place, 0 plus 3 is 3. Hope you didn't have to count that. You better not have. All right? 2 plus 4 is? Did you get it? Good. 6. And then here's the next part. Don't forget, we have to bring everything down. So a decimal and a decimal, I have to bring my decimal down. And then 4 plus 2 is? You just did the same thing. It's a turnaround with that. 6. And then money symbol, a dollar symbol and dollar symbol, bring that down. My new total is $6.63. Or you could say 663 pennies. But when we're talking about money, we need to say it the correct way. So the correct way would be $6.63. All right? How'd you do on that? Pretty good? Let's do one more together, and then I'll let you get to some practicing by yourself. All right. So let's say I have 319 pennies. 319. But I want to use money this time because I am using money. 319 pennies is the same thing as saying I have $3.19. So don't forget my dollar symbol. Okay. And then I also have 174 pennies. And if I have 174 pennies, and I know 100 pennies makes $1, then that means I have $1.74. So, let's show this math problem that we can defeat it. All right, let's do it together. So, I still have my zeros, my ones, tens, and hundreds place. All right, this time I'm not going to draw a line because I want you to be able to see how I've lined all of my numbers up. So whenever you're writing your numbers, make sure you have them lined up right on top of each other. That's why we call it the stack. We've got to stack it right on top, and then we solve it. So let's stack and solve. All right, starting in the ones place on the right-hand side, 9 plus 4 is, that's a 9's back. 13, drop my 3 and carry the 1. Remember, I'm carrying to the very next row. I didn't come over here to the hundreds place because I haven't solved this yet. So I'm only solving in the tens place now. All right, 1 plus 1 is, and you don't have to circle it unless it just helps you, like me, 2. And 2 plus 7 is 9. Bring down my decimal. All right. And let's do the next one. 3 plus 1 is 4. Bring down my money sign. $4.93. All right. So hopefully today, whenever you're practicing, this will help you. And if not, please, again, do not be afraid to call me, email me, ask any questions, comment, and I will be glad to walk you through this process, do a lesson with you, or practice with you. So go ahead and get your sheets ready for 109 and have fun and act like you're going shopping because it's the best thing for us all. All right? Have fun today, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.